Say UFT class 26 VBScript Database Objects. See first example. Read data from a database and perform data-driven testing for login functionality. Read test data. Read test data from a database and perform data-driven testing for login functionality. Okay, first create a test data file, database file. You can use MS Access or SQL Server or Oracle. Object same. Yesterday we discussed. Object is same for any database. Connection string only varies from one database to another. Connection string. See how to create connection string I will show. Suppose just a minute. Create a database. Suppose test DB. See field names. Just a minute. Agent password. Test 1 Mercury. Test 2. See here I am going to use only valid inputs. You can use valid and invalid inputs. Yesterday we discussed how to use valid and invalid inputs. See test 5. Save the table. Suppose table name login. Next, generate the basic test. Generate the basic test. See HP software. Just a minute. Just a minute. HP software. It is enter agent name, enter password, click OK button. Close the application. Stop. Run it once. Perform dry run. Okay. Now test is ready. Test data also ready. Read the test data and connect. Read test data and connect. See. Dim obj connection. See, you can use any variable name, but this is coding standard. Obj connection, obj record set, record set. Next, create database connection object. You know how to create database connection object. What is the class value for creating database connection object, Ritu? Class value for creating database connection object.
Yeah, it's the ADODB dot connection.
Good. Set variable equal to create object of class value ADODB ActiveX data objects database dot connection. You know what is the purpose of this object? Usage of this object. See, creating database connection object. Connection object. It is used to connect to databases. One database at a time. Connection string only varies from one database to another. Object same. Object common. Next, create record set object. Set obj record set equals to create object of ADODB dot record set. You know, purpose of this object. See, creating database record set object. Record set object. It is used to perform operations on database tables. Nothing but records. Next, create connection string. Create connection. See, in between front end and back end, connectivity required. Connectivity. Connection string. In this scenario, MS Access is backend database. Connection string for MS Access database. See, Access database. OBJ connection dot provider property equal to, see, you need to remember what is the connection string for MS Access, connection string for SQL Server, Oracle, etc. Otherwise, one method is there. Observe. create a text file. Next, save with UDL, Universal Data Locator. UDL extension, suppose x.udl. Save. Next, click on this executable file. See here, select the provider. Suppose Microsoft Access. Next, see, SQL Server is there. Click next. Here enter server name, username, password. Suppose if it is Oracle, select Oracle. Next, enter server name, username, password. Suppose if it is MS Access, no server name required, it is file. Click next. Okay, just select enough. Click OK. Open the file with Notepad. Just a minute. Observe Ritu. Here provider is there na. You copy this provider. Here no security, just provider. Otherwise you can remember that provider. Next, fetch data. First, connect the database. Obj connection dot open. Provide path of the database file. See, for SQL Server and Oracle, no file path required. If you enter server name, username, password, it will automatically connect to database. Server name, username, password enough. If it is MS Access, file path. See. Next, fetch records. Fetch test data using SQL statements or SQL commands. Synonyms: OBJ, record set dot open. Provide the query. Select agent, comma, password, agent, comma, password from table name login. SQL is not case sensitive. Next, connection object reference. Activate the connection. Okay. Next, use loop structure. Suppose do until obj record set. Obj record set dot type eof, end of the file, equal to true. True is optional. Next, loop. Next, connect connect test data, obj record set dot fields property of field name agent. Field names case sensitive, but SQL is not a case sensitive language, but field names case sensitive. Obj record set dot fields property password. If you want to observe the test execution process, insert wait statement, optional. Next, obj record set dot move to next record. Move next. Next, close connection. Obj record set dot close. Obj record set dot obj connection dot close. Next, release the memory. Set obj record set equal to nothing. Next, set obj connection equal to nothing. Observe, Ritu, what is the difference between nothing statements and close statements? Ritu, can you tell me, Samir?
It basically terminate the connections.
Close means closing the object temporarily. After some time, in the same script, if you want to open the object, you can open. But nothing means permanently removing, isn't it?
Yes, sir.
Run the script. See, test 1. First it is taking first record. Test 2. Test 3. Test 4 executing. Over. See, this time we used all records from login table. Next, I want only range of records. Suppose in the table 5 records are there. I want to use 2 to 4 records only. 2, 3, 4 range of records. I don't want first record and last record. Range of records. See, just a minute. Same example. In the previous example, all records. In this current example, range of records. Say range of records. Here I am taking one variable, a record count. record count. Before loop, suppose record count equal to 1. Next, record count equal to 1. After move next, record count equal to record count plus 1. Record count plus 1. Next, tell me the logic, Ritu. Within this loop, condition required. I want to execute only 2 to 4 records, not all records. Ritu not responding. You tell me, Dinesh. Dinesh. Saujanya. Why people are not responding? Saujanya.
Sir, I'm driving, so.
Okay, cool. Okay, cool. Put me out. Put me out. Can you tell me, Samir?
Yeah, put if record count less than 2.
Otherwise, you can use less than 2.
No, greater than 2.
Greater than 1. I want from second record, na?
Okay.
Greater than 1,
And record count less than 4.
Less than 5. Fourth record also required.
Okay.
See next. Before move next. And if. Okay. Run the script. See test 2, test 3, test 4. Over. Range of records. See some mixed examples. A combination of file system object, Excel object and database objects. Just a minute. Suppose one text file ABCD, Excel file XYZ. Okay. Say scripting examples. See first one, export data from a database to Excel. Export data from a database to Excel file. Next, export data from a database to text file, flat file, text file. Next, export data from a text file to Excel. Next, export data from Excel file to a text file. I will show these 4 examples. Next, assignments. Export data from Excel to database, from an Excel file to database. Next, text to database. Then we will cover all combinations. Export data from a text file. Okay. See, first one, export data from a database to Excel file. Say, in this example, source is database, destination Excel. Combination of database and Excel objects. See, here one database file is there. In this login table is there. 5 records are there in this login table. I want to export this login table data to Excel file first sheet. This is my requirement. Okay, now Dinesh not responding. Ritu, what about you, Ritu? Hey, today people are not responding. Ravneet. Okay, Samir only responding.
Okay.
Samir, you guide me.
First creates the objects for
First
Excel.
create
Excel
objects. Suppose source database. OBJ connection.
Okay.
Connection. Next.
OBJ record set.
OBJ record set. Next, Excel objects.
OBJ
Excel.
OBJ workbook.
OBJ workbook.
OBJ worksheet.
OBJ worksheet.
And rows.
Rows count not required. Reading time only rows count. Here we are writing data to Excel now.
Yeah.
No rows count required.
Okay.
Next, create database connection object. Set
OBJ connection is equal to
OBJ connection equal to
create object of ADODB
object of class value ADODB dot connection.
After that, set object record set.
Set obj record set
is equal to
Hmm.
create object of class
create object of class value ADODB dot
record.
record set.
Okay,
Okay.
now create the connection string.
Connection
obj
string. How to create connection string? Obj connection
dot provider
dot provider property provider. Just a minute. Obj connection dot provider.
is equal to
Within parenthesis, within double quotes.
Microsoft dot ace.
You need to remember. Otherwise, suppose if you do, suppose you are not able to remember, then how to get that connection string?
The TDL file.
Just a minute. First, create notepad text file. Create text file. Create text file. Next, save as UDL file. Suppose a.udl. Remember this extension UDL.
What is the format? Full form of UDL?
Universal data locator.
Okay.
See, some problem happened. Earlier I showed na.
Yeah.
Okay, you take that one.
We can take from previous example.
Okay, see. Next.
Now create the open the database connection.
Open the file.
obj connection dot
Open. Next.
Path of
the file. Path of the database file. Just a minute. Next, fetch records.
obj
record set
dot open
method. Next, write select query. Select agent field name, password from
login,
table name login, comma, connection object reference, active connection.
obj connection.
Okay, just a minute. Next, create Excel objects. We need to export to Excel. Excel objects required.
Yeah, set obj Excel.
Set obj Excel
is equal to create object.
Create object of
Excel of class name Excel dot application.
Excel dot application.
Now create object of workbook.
Workbook object. Set obj workbook
is equal to obj Excel.
Equal to obj Excel dot file already there on file already there dot workbooks property dot open method.
File.
Provide the path of the Excel file. Path of the Excel file. Okay. Next, create worksheet object. Set
obj worksheet equals to obj workbook
obj workbook
dot worksheets
dot worksheets property of sheet ID. Suppose I want to export to first sheet. Okay, now all objects ready. Read data and connect.
do
Here
until
loop required na. Earlier we used do loop. This time try to use this one while loop, while when loop. Suppose while
obj record set dot
obj record set dot
end of file
end of file equal to false. If it is until true, if it is while false. Next, say source is database, destination is Excel. Left side database, right side, left side Excel, right side database. Source right side, left side Excel.
obj worksheet dot cells.
Left side Excel. Obj worksheet dot cells of
cells. Yeah, of
I am taking
row.
one variable. Suppose row, comma,
column
1. Just a minute. Suppose row equal to 2. See, first I will provide column header equal to
obj record set.
obj record set dot fields property of field name agent. Next, second column row comma 2 password. Next, obj record set dot move to next record. Move next. Next,
row equal to
increment. Row equal to
row plus 1.
Row plus 1. Just a minute. You define column headers also for Excel. Optional.
obj record set dot cells 1 comma
1 comma 1
equal to
agent.
Any meaningful message. obj worksheet dot cells 1 comma 2.
Second column password. Okay. See, we are writing data to Excel. So close Excel. Save Excel. First save, then close. Save is workbook level.
Workbook dot save.
obj workbook dot save is not providing context help. Workbook. Just a minute. Save. Next, quit Excel.
obj workbook dot quit.
obj Excel. Quit Excel application. Next, release the memory for all objects. Just a minute.
No, before that we have to close the connection objects also.
Just a minute. After that also we can create. Why? This is source. Here no dependency between Excel objects and database objects. Next,
Set
set
obj
worksheet
equals to nothing.
nothing.
Set obj workbook is equal to nothing.
Set obj workbook equal to nothing. Next, set obj excel
Is equal to nothing.
equal to nothing. Okay. Observe, just open that XYZ file, blank. Run the script. Over. Open the file. See data exported from database to Excel. Okay. Ritu. Nobody responding. Just a minute. This is first example. Next, Samir continues. Second one, same database objects. Okay, export data from a database to text file.
Database to text file.
Text file. Remove this Excel objects. Text file. Okay, Ritu. Okay. OBJ FSO OBJ text stream. See, observe here ABCD file is there. I want to export to this file. Take the path. See, set
obj
OBJ FSO
is equal to create object
equal to create object
of class view scripting dot file system object.
Good. Scripting dot file system object.
Then set
Next,
obj stream
set OBJ text stream
is equal to obj FSO
equal to OBJ FSO dot file already there. Open text file of
the text.
path of the file, comma, we are going to write the data. What is the write mode? File write mode.
I think it is 2.
2. Ritu, 1 is not correct, Ritu. 2. 1 for read, that is default. 2. 2 for write. 8 for append. Okay. See next. Observe, earlier we exported database table data to Excel. 2 fields in this database table, 2 fields in Excel. But in text file, 2 or 3 or 4 fields to single line only. Line by line. Here no fields concept, no columns concept, only lines concept in text file, flat file. Tell me, suppose first,
OBJ
just a minute.
right.
First, line header.
obj textstream dot write line.
Obj textstream dot write line equal to agent space password. Okay. It's optional. Next, read data and connect to this time left side text file, right side database file.
obj textstream dot write line.
Obj textstream dot write line.
Then put concatenate.
Concatenate. For example, comma space optional.
obj
Again
obj
concatenate.
obj recordset dot field
Okay.
password. Yeah.
Next, rows not required, increment not required.
obj worksheet dot cells is also not required. That's it.
Next, you remove this Excel related obj text stream dot close. Close means save and close. Here no separate save method. Close means close and save and close.
Set obj text string is equal to nothing.
Set obj text stream.
Set obj fsi is equal to nothing.
Good. Obj fso equal to nothing. Just a minute, open the ABCD file, blank, run the script. What is the problem? Worksheet.
Worksheet is not required.
Oh, we didn't remove that one. Oh, I forgot. Run the script. Open the file. See data exported from database table to text file. Next, third one, for example, Excel to text. Excel to text. Just a minute. Export data from an Excel file to a text file. Remove database objects. Just a minute. Database objects. Excel objects. Copy Excel objects. Next, Just a minute. See, for example, no data in text file.
No,
Blank.
we are exporting from text to Excel sheet, right? From Excel file to text file, okay.
Okay, next example, text to Excel. Okay, Excel to text file, this example. Just a minute. OBJ Excel, OBJ array, sorry, OBJ workbook, OBJ worksheet. Tell me, first here source Excel na, read data from Excel and write to text file. Read data.
Okay.
Record count required na for reading. Rows count.
Yeah, row count is required.
Take one variable, rows count equal to
Worksheet
OBJ worksheet
dot
OBJ worksheet dot used range.
Yeah, used range.
Data range.
Like, context help is not coming.
For third level, no context help.
Dot row dot count.
Dot count. See, not case sensitive. Okay. Next, use a loop structure.
For I.
Just a minute. For example, I equal to data available from 2, the second row, 2 to rows count. Next, say here source is Excel, destination text file, left side text file, right side Excel file.
OBJ worksheet dot cells.
OBJ worksheet dot cells
row I
of I comma 1
is equal to
see left side text file na.
No, we are writing from text file to the Excel sheet.
No, don't confuse Excel to text.
Excel to text we already done, right?
No. Where? Database to Excel, database to text.
Okay.
This time Excel to text.
Okay.
Left side text file. See OBJ text stream right line
is equal to.
See after right line don't use equal to, just value. Concatenate.
Yeah. Concatenate.
Again concatenate. Next
worksheet
cells I comma 2.
I comma 2.
Okay. Next, formality is completed. Open the file, blank file, run the script. Over. Exported, data exported.
Yeah.
Next, last example, text to Excel, reverse pattern. See, from a text file to an Excel file. Okay. See, all objects available, a rows count not required. For example, I want to export to Excel file second sheet, sheet 1. Okay, otherwise you remove data. Otherwise, export to third sheet. Okay. Activate third sheet. Next, this headers not required. Provide column headers for Excel, OBJ, worksheet, dot cells of 1, 1 equal to agent next 1, 2 equal to password. Okay. Observe some error in this text file. From third line onwards data. First we need to skip first 2 lines. Third line, read from third line. That is one condition. Second one, here every line having 2 fields. First we need to split the line.
Yeah, we have to save in a variable and split the line.
Split the line and export to 2 different fields in Excel. Here every line data to 2 fields in Excel. 2 fields
So
in Excel.
we have a skip line, right? We can
skip line only one line na.
We can write 2 times.
Two times. Okay, you can write 2 times, but that is not the optimized way. Instead of that, you can use logic. You can use skip line method also. But 2 times, 3 times, 4 times, that is not the optimized way. You take one way, you take the condition. Suppose line count. Line count equal to 1. Here use do loop or while when loop. Suppose while obj text stream dot at the end of stream equal to false. Next, before that, first take one variable my line equal to obj text stream dot read line. Next, line count equal to line count plus 1. See, in this scenario, you can use 2 skip line methods, simple, but I am providing logic. If you want to skip 40 lines or 50 lines, this is useful. See, next.
If line count is greater than.
If line count greater than 2. Enough.
Then
Then split my
My
field any
is
variable equal to
my split my line,
split of
my line,
my line,
comma,
comma,
in quotes.
comma space is the delimiter in that file.
Yeah.
Next, connect left side Excel,
OBJ
right side
7.
text file, source. Variable.
We require a variable to increment the row count.
Yes. Suppose I
Should be defined as 1.
pardon?
We have to define as
Yes.
my field in it should be array, so it should be scripted with 0. Yeah, 0.
0. Next,
Same thing with my field equal in brackets 1.
I comma 2. 1. Just a minute here. I equal to 2.
2. I equal to
I equal to I plus 1.
1.
Save required. Now we are writing data to Excel now.
Yeah.
OBJ workbook dot save method.
OBJ worksheet dot close.
Enough. Just a minute. You can use multiple dim statements also. Dim my line, my field.
Okay.
Run the script. Bad file mode. Okay. See, just reading na. I think data lost. Okay. Just a minute. Just a minute. See, test 2, 3, 4, 5. See, this time read mode only for text file. Run the script. Still my field of 1. What is the problem with my field of 1? I comma 1, my field of split my line. If line count greater than. Observe Samir, what is the problem? Initial line count 1. Observe the problem. I equal to I plus 1 while my line left side this one if file count greater than 2, there is a problem. Just a minute. This third line only. This is the delimiter. Delimiter same. Split my line, my field of 0 first value, my field of 1 second value. Then what is the problem? Line count equal to line count plus 1.
Just put a breakpoint and then run the script.
Just a minute. Run 3. From third line onwards only it is coming to this one.
Okay.
Third line, okay, correct. From third line, my field. Okay, just a minute. Subscript still out of range. What is the problem? I comma 1 my field of 0, split my line. Just a minute. MSG box, my line. See 3, my line, agent password it is reading. First only it is reading. It is reading.
It is not skipping the line.
Why? Earlier we used just a minute. It is reading from agent only. Handle line count. Earlier we handled this one.
If line count is greater than 2.
If line count greater than 2, then read line. Line count greater than 2, then read line and split. Then why it is taking from first line, end of stream. In increment, just a minute, line count. If any misplacement, observe any misplacement of line count.
Line count.
This time text to Excel na. Any misplacement of line count.
We have line count, okay. Line count 1.
Just a minute. Oh, infinity. Infinite loop. Misplacement. Just a minute.
Where? Hmm.
Three, agent password, still out of range. Look at the problem, Samir. Earlier we used, yesterday only we used this range of reading range of records from text file na.
Yeah.
Line count 2. For example, if you take this one before this one, before read line, three. Now it is reading from third line na.
Yeah.
Misplacement, statements misplacement. Test 1, 4, test 2, 5, over. See, observe. First loop, after loop read line,
Yeah.
then condition, after condition next my field, next export data, next after if, after and if, increment for line count. Okay na?
Yeah.
Just run the script. Still already exists. Okay. Overwriting 2-3 times we executed na.
Yeah.
2-3 times not closed properly. This Excel one. Okay, just a minute. Remove this one.
Yeah. No, it is in, you have to copy, delete from task manager.
Task manager we can delete.
Or you create a new one.
New
ABC.
one. Just suppose
ABC.
ABC. ABC. Run the script. Open the file. Select third sheet. Exported na.
Yeah.
See, remaining 2 combinations you continue that one. Just a minute. It's not closing properly. Just a minute.
You have to cancel it. Yeah.
Cancel also not working.
And delete from task manager.
Just a minute. Just a minute. It's closing. So many files created.
It's better to close by task manager, otherwise it will give a problem.
Still. Okay.
Yeah.
See, executed. Next, on small object model, dictionary object. Dictionary object. Dictionary object. Dinesh, can you tell me what is dictionary object? Nobody responding. Ravneet, what is dictionary object? Okay. You tell me, Samir, what is dictionary object?
It is used to save key value pair,
It is used to.
store key value pair.
Okay. It is used to define. See, it is used to define key value pairs. Key value pairs. It is equivalent to associated array in Perl script. See, it is equivalent. It is equivalent to associated array in Perl script. See, VBScript versus Perl script. In case of variables, VBScript, Perl script. See, in VBScript, we have two types of variables. We have two types of variables in VBScript. Scalar variables for storing one value at a time. Next, in Perl script also scalar variables available. Next, array variables. Array variables. See, in Perl also array variables. Next, third type available in Perl script. Associated arrays. Another name, hash variables. Hash variables. See, in VBScript, no third type, equivalent to associated arrays, dictionary object. Dictionary object. Okay. Next, array versus associated array. Array versus associated or hash variable. Associated array or hash variable. Say, in case of arrays, user can define values only. Keys means indexes are predefined. Say, in case of array variables, user can define values only. Keys means indexes. Indexes are predefined. Okay. For example, in VBScript dim a of 3, you can store 0 to 3 values, 4 values. Suppose a of 0 equal to 10, a of 1 equal to India, a of 2 equal to 10.2334, a of 3 equal to, suppose, date 10/10/2010. Say, observe here 0, 1, 2, 3. These are keys or indexes. Next 10 India, 10.34, 10/10/2010. These are values. Here we can define values only. Keys predefined. Suppose I don't want A of 1, I for India, D for date. We can't define. Keys predefined. If it is dictionary object, you can define key value pairs. So I will provide a small example. See, dim obj dictionary create object. Samir, create dictionary object.
Set
Set a variable equal to
obj dictionary
equal to create object
of class value dictionary
class value scripting dot
dictionary.
Okay, see the small object model. See, obj dictionary dot add method. See, agent suppose agent Hyderabad. Next, password Mercury. Next, see, you can use any value as key except array variable. You can use alphabets or numbers or special characters as dictionary keys, but except array variable. Suppose 1. For numeric value, no double quotes required. 1 value 100. Suppose star symbol. ABC. Suppose date, or you can use single letter also, D. Within hash codes, VBScript syntax for date format. See, like this you can add. Next, if you want to count MSG box, OBJ dictionary dot count property. It will show 5. Next, remove method dot remove by key. Suppose I want to remove 1. Remove. Next, after remove, again take the count after removing 1 key. 4. Next, you can check the existence by key dot exists of, for example, star. It will return a Boolean result. What is the output? Samir?
It will be true.
True. For example, exist of 1, false. Next, obj dictionary dot remove all. Next, take the count. I think 0. Run the script. See 5, 4, 0. Not showing true or false. Okay, we didn't use display statement. MSG box. Run the script. 5, 4, true, false, 0. See, this is general example. Next, usage of dictionary object in UFT. I will show one usage. Usage of dictionary object in UFT. Say we can use dictionary keys as global variables. Say instead of environment variables, you can use dictionary keys as global variables. Environment variables not belongs to VBScript. Dictionary object belongs to VBScript. Instead of environment variables, you can use dictionary keys as global variables. See, we can use dictionary keys as global variables. See, just a minute. Suppose app path, application path. Next, value. Okay, you cut this code. Create a library file. For example, create a library file. Save as. Suppose global dot VBS. Next, associate that file. Okay, before associating, generate login script. Login script. Just run it once. Executing. Next, instead of constant values, use dictionary keys as parameters. Dictionary keys as parameters. First, associate the file. You know how to associate library files. File settings, resources, click add icon, browse path of the repository, global, path of the library file, apply OK. Next, remove this constant value. OBJ dictionary of app path key, object of key. Next, agent. Next, password. Password. If you want to observe the test execution process, insert wait statement. Run the script. See, it is taking Hyderabad from dictionary keys. Suppose if you want to modify the file, edit, run the script. Still it is taking Hyderabad. Why? Run the script once again. Still Hyderabad only. Okay. Instead of this one, modifying the file externally, Samir, modify the library file internally. Then it will automatically modify external file also. View menu, Solution Explorer, global. Just a minute. Here London only. Then why it is not taking? London, it is taking slowly. Okay. Suppose if you want to modify another, Delhi. Save. Run the script. See, it is taking Delhi. See, external file also modified. Tell me, Samir, what is the usage of dictionary object in UFT? Tell me one usage.
It is used to define
Okay, that is
key-value
general.
pairs.
Usage of dictionary object in UFT. We can
So
use
it
dictionary
is
keys as
global variables.
parameters, global variables. See, I will start next chapter and we will continue tomorrow. See, next chapter, important chapter, error handling. Error handling. See, handling expected and unexpected errors is called error handling. Handling expected and unexpected errors. See, expected errors, unexpected errors. See, first, expected errors. Next, unexpected errors. See, when we get expected errors, whenever we use invalid input, then we can expect errors. Whenever we use invalid input, then we can expect errors. For example, invalid username password. Definitely we can expect errors. Why we need to use invalid input? We use invalid input for negative testing. See, sometimes we need to use invalid input. It is mandatory to use invalid input in software testing. Why? For negative testing. See, whenever we use invalid input, then we can expect errors. Next, why we use invalid input? Just a minute. We use invalid input for negative testing. Negative testing. Okay. Next, okay, in expected errors, okay. What about unexpected errors? See, sometimes errors are unexpected. I will give some scenarios. Sometimes errors are unexpected. Some scenarios. Resource missing. a resource missing. For example, we are fetching data from a database or Excel file, any resource, but that resource is missing. Our scripting logic is correct. Yesterday we executed the script, executed properly. Today somebody deleted that resource missing. It is unexpected error. Script will show error, but scripting logic is correct. Next, insufficient resource. Before that, resource missing, completely missing. Next, resource response. Resource response. See, resource is available but not responding. Hanged. This is unexpected error. This is one scenario. Next, resource available and responding but insufficient records. Insufficient. Insufficient resource. Suppose we are fetching data from 100 to 200 records. Somebody deleted 150 to 200 records. After 149th record, it will show error. See, these are the important scenarios for unexpected errors. Tell me, Samir, scenarios for unexpected errors.
Yeah, so it may be because of resource missing, the resource response, and insufficient resource.
Okay. See, next, how to handle errors. How to handle errors. Just I will provide the error handling mechanism in VBScript. Tomorrow I will show examples. How to handle errors. See, UFT tool feature also there for handling errors. That is recovery scenarios. Recovery scenarios not belongs to VBScript. Recovery scenarios, VBScript, UFT tool feature. Recovery scenarios also for handling errors. Recovery scenarios, UFT tool feature. VBScript features. See, using conditional statements. Using conditional statements, we can handle some type of errors, not all types of errors. Using conditional statements, we can handle some type of errors. Next, using some built-in functions, we can handle some errors. Using VBScript built-in functions. Next, using exit statement. Using exit statement. See, this exit statement is to terminate loops. Exit for, exit do. Next, using option explicit statement. It is error prevention mechanism. Error prevention. Using option explicit statement. Next, using on error resume next statement. Using on error resume next statement. See. Next, I will show practical examples tomorrow. We'll meet tomorrow, same time. Thank you. Any queries, Samir?
Sir, I have one question. Do you have any coding standard for QFT test automation or Selenium automation?
Coding standards. Yes, you have to follow VBScript coding standards.
Do you have some document on that? Or?
Okay, I will search and send. See,
Okay.
if it is UFT, you follow VBScript coding standards. Why? We are using VBScript syntax. If it is Selenium, Selenium supports 6 programming languages. You can use any one. Suppose if you use Java, you follow Java coding standards. Okay.
Okay. Okay, sir. Thank you.
We'll meet tomorrow, same time. Thank you.